Hello there, my name is Daniel. I am from Della Cantina, and the reason you'd be watching this video is because you would have received one of our gift boxes, which we're super stoked about. Please reach out to us and let us know what you thought of the experience. But the thing about this box is after you use what's in it, what can you do with it? And so this video is a very simple instructional video on how to turn this into a really cool drawer for your Kallax shelf. So if you've got a Kallax shelf at home, this could be an awesome little storage compartment for it. Now, with about $30 worth of materials, you'll need some white Gorilla Glue, you'll need drawer sliders, European style, duct tape, a pencil, and maybe a leveler if you have. It's optional, but you definitely don't need it. And something that can help you draw a straight line, like a ruler. That's all you will need. I'm not a handyman. This is very easy to do. And if you actually go through with this project and you implement it, send us a picture. I will give you a special reward. So I would love to see your results. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, first things first, we're going to remove the inserts that you will find in the box. These are going to be used to make sure that we have the right size for the drawer to fit into the Kallax shelf. So make sure we save those. Next step, you're going to take your Gorilla Glue and you are going to glue these to the side of the box. Make sure that you line it up with the edge and just, adjust it nicely. It takes a while for the glue to set, so take your time. Make sure that it's somewhat set before you flip, and when it's time to flip the box, we're going to go on to the other side. We're going to use the gravity from it to help compress it or clamp it. You're also going to notice that the box will tilt, so now you're going to need to wedge something underneath. I had an extra insert on hand, I used that, but you could definitely use the lid of the box too. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side, and I use some heavy books to clamp it down. Making sure that everything's lined up, and we're going to let that sit for at least 2 hours clamped and leave it overnight, and that's step one. Step two, now we're gonna mark our shelf. So again, I'm using an insert, making sure it's level. You could measure down from the top with a measuring tape. You could use a ruler. You could use the lid of the box to make your marks. There's lots of different things that you could do. Next thing is, again, I'm using a leveler, but if you just square whatever it is that you're using with the front of the shelf, you'll be able to make sure it's level. And I'm going to just mark where we're going to put our drawer tracks and mark that with a pencil. As you can see, the marks were already there in place. I'm just kind of reenacting it so that you can see. And here is our drawer track, and we're using the little drill, the screw holes there to mark the middle of the line so that we know that everything is straight and aligned. It's actually a very handy little thing. Next step, we're going to take some duct tape. We are going to be gluing our drawer tracks onto the shelf, and so the tape is just going to be used to hold it in place while the glue sets. So it's very important to put this on first and to put it on the outside, where the back side is where we're going to be putting the glue. And so tape is in place. Now we're going to apply the glue right to the metal, making sure we're getting in all those little spots. Very simple, very straightforward. And now we're gonna apply this, and as you can see, we're lining up the drawer track with the line already drawn on the wall, and then I'm gonna hold that in place, and then the tape is already ready to be applied so that it can be anchored in place. And also, I went a little overkill on the tape, to be honest, just to be safe, so I'd recommend you do the same. You'll also see I came up with a creative way to sort of apply pressure, and I was just with 2 large books and also like a cork board, so I just squeezed that in. So now it's time to put the rollers on the box, and I am just kind of making sure that I have it going the right direction. So I know that the drawer wants to face that way, so I make sure that my wheels are on the side that's going to go in towards the drawer. And once I have that set up, again, we're going to use some tape just to get it prepped. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we did with the drawer tracks on the shelf, is we're going to apply the tape, flip it over, put the glue on, and then once we glue it actually to the box, we just easily strap the tape onto the box so it holds it in place and allows it to cure. So So again, very just practical tips. Very straightforward. Again, no tools needed really. I'm not a handyman, so this is a very easy project, and I had a lot of fun doing it. The thing that takes the longest is just waiting for the glue to properly cure. So as you can see that this is the next morning that I'm working on this, and you can see the inserts are already glued onto the side, and that's what gets our size just perfect to make the drawer fit. So here we go, just attaching the duct tape, attaching it to the box so it holds everything in place. And I'm gonna put a little extra duct tape on, some extra support, which is just, again, I'm being a little bit overkill, but I'm just being safe. So we're gonna take that box, set it down. You can see everything's looking good. Extra tape just to anchor it on. And nice thing about duct tape in these boxes is that it all removes quite easily at the end. And so again, another layer on the outside, just pulling it, helping it all hold it in place just for my own peace of mind. And now I forgot to videotape because I was too excited taking the tape off, but here's our finished, drawer. The tracks are in place, everything cured for at least 2 hours is what the glue asks for. And we're gonna slide that in nicely. See, it works perfect. I was very proud of this. You can keep the lid on as well, or you can remove that top lid. That's completely up to you. But it's another degree of, security for the drawer if you want to keep the stuff in it. And now you're maximizing the space of your Kallax shelf, and it looks cool. And I'm really happy with the way that it turned out, and I'm really happy to be able to provide this for you all. So there you have it. Turn it into a drawer.